Hi, how are y'all doing today? I'm Mr. Willie, here to represent the Ascension Parish Library System, and we're going to be doing our Koku Psychic Craft for this month. Because it's October, and because it's the 35th anniversary of Mario, we're going to be making boos. This is our little boo buddy, and we're going to be making boo buddies out of balloons today. Alright, how's everybody doing? We're going to start working on our boo balloon buddies. We're going to start, of course, by blowing up the balloon. Now, I have a handy-dandy hand inflator to help me, but you can blow up with your mouth at home. In fact, it's a little easier if you don't know exactly what you're doing with the inflator. Alright, and then you tie that off at the end, almost like you would tie your shoelaces. And that'll get you started. Now we're going to set that aside for now and come back to it later. I'll set the other side balloon as well. And we're going to start working on our arms for our boot. We're going to attach these to the balloon a little later. Now the first thing you have to do to make your arms is make a circle on a white sheet of paper. You can freehand it if you want to, but some people want help whenever they make their circles. So I like to take a little rubber band and use it to kind of guide how my circle is drawn. Like that. Still not perfect, but close enough. So I'm going to cut that out. And this is eventually going to become one of our boo's arms. Boos are really fun in some of the old Mario games because they don't start charging at you until you're not looking at them. And they were inspired by the guy who made Mario. He knew this person who would be really, really shy, but then when they got mad, they were super mad, and it was scary. So he designed the boos after them. All right, so there's the circle that'll eventually become my arm. Now, in order to make it into a perfect cone, what we're going to do is fold it in half. And then fold it in half again. We open that up, and you just cut along the line towards the middle of the paper. Like that. Once you have that line cut to the center of your circle, you can make it into a cone real easily, like this. Make sure you cut that line all the way to the center of the circle, though. Don't make a mistake like I just did and only do it partway, because that'll hold you up for a few seconds. Then you'll use some tape, which hopefully you have sitting around the house somewhere, and you'll just tape that cone closed. Now, through the magic of television, I'm going to go ahead and make a second one the exact same way. All right, now we've got our arms made through the magic of television. I went ahead and made a second one the same way I made the first one. And I'm just going to tape those arms onto this balloon. I'm going to try and put the tape at the top and the bottom so it hides it a little bit. You'll still see it, but it won't be super obvious. You got to be careful because the balloon will try and get away from you. Now your little boo buddy has arms. Next up, we're going to go ahead and draw our face on the boo. I'm going to start with most of an oval and a single line at the top. If you want it to look exactly like one of the boos from the games, you might want to go ahead and just look up a picture on your phone, try and help you get some guidelines. I'm going to make that a little bigger. If you don't do perfect on your first time drawing the outline of the eyes, it's fine, because that's going to be colored in, so nobody will see your sketching marks. And I'm going to put a little circle inside of there. We'll put it here for him. All right, next your boo also needs a mount. That is a simple U with a line at the top to start. And then some teeth. And then a tongue. There you go. If you want to see one that I drew less awkwardly, because I wasn't on the opposite end of it, it'll look something like this. But now you'll color this guy in so that he looks more like this one, where he has a red mouth and black eyes. Through the magic of television, I'm going to go ahead and color this guy in. All right, so this is our finished project. It's not quite as nice as my sample one because I made it while I was trying to look at the camera instead of drawing the boo itself, but I still think it came out rather nice. And yours will probably come out looking something like this, but this is your boo balloon. And here's the nicer sample boo balloon I made. And you have another balloon in your bag. I included this second balloon in case one of yours popped, but also in case you wanted to make a shy boo. You would just have to draw the shy boo's face, and you can just look up what shy boos look like. They're fairly simple to draw, but now I have a shy boo and a scary boo. Well, I hope you had a good time making your boo buddy. This has been the Koku Psycho Craft for October here with the Ascension Parish Libraries. We'll have another craft next month. Hope you have a great month.